Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new video today. So today I am doing a very special speed build today. So I am doing another episode of Design and Decorate. Let's just let be clear here. Okay. So, but we are doing an awesome London townhouse, but it's not your ordinary London townhouse, of course. Because you know why? Because I always tell stories, and this story has a creepy story to it. So I will tell that in a few minutes, but I am doing an awesome collaboration organized by Pineapple YT. She organized this awesome, amazing townhouse collab. It's kind of like a around the world townhouse collaboration, which is so cool. So we had Pineapple YT went first the first week, and then we had Colorful Sims, and then we had Hey Harry, and then it's me, and then next week will be Freezer Bunny, and then the next week after that will be Irrelevant Sims. I will actually link down the playlist to all the lovely speed builds. Well, yeah, I will link down the playlist to all the, speed builds, the videos that have been posted already. I'm super excited. I'm super excited for you guys to check them all out. They are really awesome people. I really love their content. I love their builds. Wish I could build like them, but I can't. So I always try my best to do very good speed builds for you guys. So, so let me tell you a story before I get into the actual story of this house. So, if you don't know, for the past couple of days, I've been pre-recording videos. Like last week, I had, it was on Sunday, or was that Friday? Yeah, Friday, I was on Easter break because of, Easter, the Easter season, whatever. The Easter holiday, that's what it's called. And I was basically kind of just pre-recording videos. I pre-recorded 6 videos in one day. And then the next day, I think it was like Saturday or Sunday, I pre-recorded 6 videos again that day. So it's like, oh my gosh, I feel so productive. I'm like, great, I feel so happy. And now it's like, it's a Wednesday. Oh no, it's not Wednesday. It's a Thursday. Yesterday, it's a Thursday right now when I'm recording this, but it's a Friday when you're watching this. But on Wednesday, I started feeling really sick, and I started coughing, started getting really tired, getting headaches, and I was feeling really frustrated, and I don't know what happened. And then I realized, oh, wait. Well, it didn't really hit me until today when I was yesterday, Wednesday, it really hit me because I was in a meeting for some work stuff. And I was coughing a lot more. I felt really tired. And I feel like I was dying for some reason because I just have really bad allergies. And it's really terrible. And I hate it. I wish it would stop. But, life cannot always be perfect. I don't know. That made no sense, whatever. Anyway, so, it started to hit me last night. And then today when I woke up around 8 o'clock or whatever, I was I'm gonna go to work and I'm gonna have fun because at my work I plan events at my school, and we put on events for the student body of that college. And I was so excited for it, and then all of a sudden I was I'm not feeling it. I can't move. I can't get on my bed. I feel so weak. I can't eat anything. And I was okay, I'm going to just call off work and just not go. So I was it was all fine. It was all great. So I didn't go. I stayed in bed for a couple hours. And afterwards, I was really great, but not really great. So I took some pills, took my regular medicine that I need to take. And then I took over the counter. I took some Dayquil. That's an American term, I think. I don't know. So I took some Dayquil, and then I felt a little bit better. I was coughing a little bit more. And then I ate some soup. Took a little bit of nap, woke up, watched Rory's stream on her trip to EA and Twitch. That was pretty awesome. I love that. I love it. I love it so good. You can watch her video on her Twitch page. Yeah, I will link it down below. It's really cool. Fun stories. Man, let me tell you, there was this funny clip. There was this funny clip that someone did at Rory's stream. It cracked me up so much that I laughed so much I started to cough. So that was fun. Not the coughing part, but the video thing. Oh my gosh. I watched it about 15 times. I laughed so much. I will link it down below because you guys will laugh so much. It's hilarious. Anyway, moving right along with my little sick story. My literally sick story. I was basically, so today I was I don't feel so good. My voice was really scratchy. I was having a headache. I was having my runny noses, allergies and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I just couldn't talk. I feel like I lost my voice. And I was how am I going to record videos for the next couple of days? Because I have so many videos to record because I'm going to have to take off some time to not talk and just have relaxation time. So that was the thing that I had to do. Well, I still haven't done today because it's like the first time I'm actually talking. And it's like a 23-minute speed build. Man, whoa, lordy lord, help me please. Yes. So I ate some chicken noodle soup today. That was pretty great. That didn't help. I drank some tea. That didn't help either. I took some cough drops. That didn't help either. So I might just have to go ahead and record this video. And then I'm going to have to basically, I don't know, I either want to upload on Saturday or not, because I'm going to be live streaming on Saturday on Twitch. I'm super, super, super excited for it. Hopefully by tomorrow, my voice will feel a lot better. Well, hopefully by Saturday, my voice will feel a lot better because I just want to give it my all on my first Twitch live stream. I'm super excited for it. A lot of you guys are going to be there. I'm really excited for it. And hopefully you guys will not be disappointed and have fun. I don't know what I'm going to do, even though I'm going to do a Sims build. I'll be doing the Holly BB's, what's it called? Bowled over challenge, where you have to build a bowling alley but with a certain theme and have fun with it. I am just excited for it, you guys. I'm so excited, and it feels like I haven't lost my voice. I probably shouldn't be talking this fast or this loud or at a certain level of my extent, because I will probably end up losing my voice by the end of this voiceover. So I think, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna probably record this voiceover. I'm gonna go ahead and render it, upload and schedule it right now, and I'm going to go ahead and take a nap. I'm going to sleep for a couple hours, wake up back in the morning on Friday, not go to work because I'm like, I can't deal with that stress right now. I just can't. I need to rest my voice, even though I'm like, okay. So at my school, if you don't follow me on Twitter, it's spring_sims. Follow me. There we go. Shameless plug. Anyway, so apparently, it was like a couple months ago. I think it was around like mid-September, I don't know. It was like the middle of last semester of my school. I don't know. Like mid 2016, around that time, my school apparently found out about my YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, great, thanks. More stress of me, not people. Okay, I'm okay with people find out my YouTube channel, but my people I see in real life, and they know about my YouTube channel, that's a little bit awkward. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Forget it, whatever. And then my boss, my own boss that I work for at my school, because I work at my school and I plan events, okay? And so my boss says like, oh, I see you have a social media following on YouTube and Twitter. Is like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's like, yeah, great, thanks. Yeah, I do. And so so do you want, and he's like, so, you know, he basically said, so you're going to run our Twitter for us and our Facebook and all our social media. So it's like, okay, okay, thanks. Cool. That sounds a lot of fun. I love social media. It's a lot of fun to do. And then I got home. I was like, I'm stressed. So I was like, okay, I have to deal with my own YouTube channel. Then I have to be at every single event at school just to go ahead and post pictures and do live updates and do live streaming and stuff like that for my school. So that's fun. Still doing it, still going strong, but I'm stressed out so much. So I'm like, lovely. Anyway, I'm having fun. I just now noticed that you can post GIFs on Facebook. That's something I learned today. That's pretty cool. Well, not today. Well, like a couple days ago, I think it was Monday when I figured out you can post GIFs on Facebook. That's new. Well, you can't really post GIFs on Facebook because it's like Facebook doesn't have that yet. You know what, Facebook? Come on, get on that ish, because I need that. I need to be productive with my social media, please. Oh, okay, thank you. So basically, I was like searching through Google, trying to figure out, okay, how do you post a GIF on Facebook? Because I really want to like post GIFs on Facebook because that's pretty awesome. So I found that out. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So I figured it out. So you basically what you have to do is go to Google or whatever web search, social engine, whatever you want to call it, search engine, and you type in like a GIF or like say an exciting GIF you want to like search for, and you find that GIF. And what I did is basically what I do is like right click on the picture, and you do copy link address. I think it's either copy link address or copy image address. And once you put that into Facebook, you put in your post, and it basically kind of loads up that GIF. And once it starts loading that GIF, you can delete the actual link in the post, and the GIF will still be up there, and you can add like text to it. That's just pretty cool. I really like that, and I think that's fun, and I had so much fun with it. I'm still having fun with it. I have to schedule a couple more posts later on today, but you know, life in general is fun, and I'm just having a lot of fun. My throat really hurts. I probably shouldn't be talking this much, but you know, pushing through it. I don't know if I said already that it's a collaboration with like 5 other people. I don't know, but so I am doing a collaboration with Pineapple IT, Colorful Sims, Hey Harry, Frieza Bunny, and Irrelevant Sims. So that's cool. I like it. I forget things so much often. It's crazy. And I don't even know, I said it's like not my regular speed builds where, well, it's not a regular London townhouse. So it's not. So I have about 13 minutes to talk left of this video. So basically this house, let's just, okay, sit back and relax. Well, not really, because if you relax, my voice is not relaxing. My voice is crazy. Anyway. So basically, this house was all built back in the 1800s. And this one guy used to live in this house for a long time. He grew up in this house. Well, he didn't really grow up in this house. He kind of lived his adult life and his elderlyhood in this house. He was around 22 when he first bought this townhouse in this weird district. I don't know what district it was, but it was really crazy, really sketchy. I told him, his name is John, actually. John, yeah. I don't even know what his last name is because, you know, 1800s, don't know his last name. I forgot. A long time ago. Can't remember. Anyway, John, he bought this house when he was 22. And I told John, you know what, John, this is a little neighborhood. It's a little bit sketchy. I don't like this neighborhood. This neighborhood is a little bit different from the other neighborhoods that you viewed the other day. And he told me, so you know what? It's in my price range. I kind of like it. The atmosphere is really great. The architecture is really awesome too here. I don't mind it. I don't mind living in a sketchy neighborhood as long as I can afford it and have fun with it and I can renovate it. I'm all good. So he basically did that and he bought the house a couple months later and it was really great after a while. And not until a year later after he moved in, he started to hear these weird noises, and it was really, really awkward too, because he didn't know, he never went up into his attic ever. He never went up there because there's no stairs up there. Well, they're okay. I don't know if you have attics in wherever you live. If you have an attic door, where you have this what's it called? An attic door that you have to pull down from the roof. Well, the ceiling, you have a string, you have to pull the string, and magically stairs come down, and you just kind of go up there. So the only reason why I didn't add stairs to the attic of this little townhouse is because I wanted to make it look like there was there's no way up there and you can never go up there. And there used to be stairs up there before, but you know, after 100 some odd years later, life goes on. Well, actually 200 years later, it was actually 1801 when the noises started to happen around John's house. And he moved around actually 1800. When he moved into the house. So 200 some odd years later, this is a house that I'm kind of renovating, and it was here for so long. I was like, okay, it's looking really, really decrepit, really, really old, and I didn't know how to really decorate the upstairs of this attic, and it was kind of, I guess it had history to it, and I didn't know what was going on. And you know how in the 1800s, spooky stuff happened, and a lot of people went missing, and it was really, really creepy. So afterwards, when John kind of heard some weird noises, he kind of ignored it. And he told me that it's okay, it's whatever. The house is fine. I'm just hearing things. I'm just, I guess, newly neighbor stress or newly neighbor noises or whatever. You know, noisy neighbors and things in the alley. Just kind of getting adjusted to the new neighborhood. So he kind of did that. He just kind of ignored it. And then it was after 3 years later, really when things started to get really, really twisted. And I told him from the start, do not ever, I repeat, do not ever go into that attic because there was something creepy in that attic, something evil. And I could not shake it what it was. And I told him that, I kid you not, do not go up to the attic. I told him about 14 times, do not go up in the attic. And what he did, he went up to the attic and also he was trapped in there. I don't know how it happened, but there was some random stairs up there that never was okay. There were stairs up there before, and I never really seen any stairs at all. The real estate agent told us okay, this house is pretty great. It's really awesome. John agreed. It was and the one thing the real estate agent did not tell him is that there was something evil in this house. She even knew. The real estate knew. She knew from the start because there was something evil in this house that she could not shake or she could not tell him because, you know, real estate agents gotta sell a house, gotta make that profit, gotta make that money, gotta pay those bills, okay? And so I was like, okay, I let it go. I had to let it go. And I told John, it's like, I don't think it's safe here to live in this house. And he ignored me. And I said, okay, that's fine, whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta find a house because he graduated college. He was moving. He was having a fun time, and so on and so forth. Things went great. So, and after a while, I haven't heard back from him in about a couple years, and I was getting kind of worried. And he said that, okay, and no, because I don't know how it happened, but it was like after like 3 years later, he was like kind of up in this attic. He heard more noises. Went up in his attic and he got trapped or whatever. And I think it was about 10 years later when he came back down and like resurfaced like the area. And so afterwards he called me saying, hey, Steven, this is John. I don't know if you remember me. It's been a couple years since we kind of talked. And I said, oh, yeah. I remember you, John. It's like, it's really great to see how you're doing in the new house. Like, how is everything going? He said, everything's going great, but not until like 10 years ago. No, well, he kind of told me like, wait, what year is it? Like, what time and what year is it? And I told him that it was 18. So he was like trapped in 1803 or 1804. And I told him it was like it was 1814, April 9th. And I told him it was April 9th. Yeah, April 9th, 1814. And he was like, he could not believe he did not believe me. And I told him, like, I'm pretty certain that's the actual date. You're calling me here. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, gosh. Well, not, okay. I don't know what the heck happened. There was that. Okay, the words are coming out of my mouth really crazy. No, he didn't really call me. Like, you know, like back in the 1800s, they had telegrams and, you know, like those communication things, whatever you want to call them. So he kind of, quote unquote, called me. He contacted me. He wrote me a letter. And I told him, like, okay, it's 1814, April 9th. And he's like, okay, I don't believe you. You're pretty crazy. I don't know what's happening. And so forth. He was like, okay, what am I going to do? How is this happening? You have to tell me what's going on because I really need to know how this is all going along. And I told him that, okay, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what you're doing, but you need to calm down because you sound really crazy. I'm sounding really crazy right now, you know, I'm really crazy. So I went to his house and came and visit to see how well he was doing after like 10 some odd years. Cause I helped him move into his house. Like it was like 14 years later. I was like, I haven't talked to him since then. Cause you know, life, business, stress, life. And so I said that, okay, pretty cool. You're doing great. I see how your house is doing well. And he looked really, really, I don't know, he looked really tired and he looked really, what was it called? Stressed. Like he looked really tired and stressed and I could see in his face. And I told him like, what's wrong? What's going on? And he told me like, I don't know what happened, but all I remember 10 years ago, I heard a strange noise in my attic. Cause you know how like I told you that I've been hearing noises and creepy noises and like noises and scratches and all sorts of random things in my attic. And I told him like, yeah, I remember that. And so he told me like one night I went up to my attic and all of a sudden like there was like these random stairs that magically weren't there when I moved in. You remember there were no stairs. And he told me like there were these random stairs that just randomly showed up. And he basically went up there. He said, I went up there and all of a sudden like I was pretty much trapped. I was trapped in there for 10 years. And he could not believe it. And all he saw in that room was a straight up coffin. And there were no vampires in like the town he was at. And I don't know what happened, but some evil spirit or this evil random ghost, I don't even know. It was really weird. I guess it was like a vampire ghost, you would say. I don't really know. Like, I wouldn't really count as a vampire because vampire is dead. And it's really, really weird. And I was like, okay, I need to tell him something really, 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 really serious. And I told him from the start, do not go in the attic. And he like, I don't remember that. Okay, John, whatever you say. And I said that, okay. I told him that I felt something in that room. I felt something in your townhouse that you were about to purchase. And you would not listen to me. And the real estate agent knew from the start there was something wrong with the house, but she would not say it. And she told me that someone died in this house. Someone who was possessed. Someone that had an evil spirit inside of them who was possessed or had some evil contacting spirits or whatever it is, and they died in this house. They died in that attic, and that is why there's that coffin in there. And it wasn't after, it was like in the 1700s when that person died. I think it was like 1759 when that person died, and I think his name was Henry. So Henry died, and that was pretty tragic. And afterwards, it was pretty concerning. Like, the town was talking. The town was really, really talking afterwards. And the town was like saying, oh no, Henry died. He was such a good person. He helped with the community. He was a really nice person. But what they did not know, Henry was a creepy old man who never really kind of was connected with the people. And he had this, they didn't know he had this creepy little attic where he was different. He was always different from the rest of the people. And once they kind of found out his secret, they were kind of like, oh, whoa, we gotta step back. We gotta get away from this house. It's pure evil. And afterwards, they kind of left it alone. They didn't really realize it. And that is kind of where Henry kind of did all this stuff. I would say he wasn't a witch. He was kind of like a witch/ghost. Well, okay, he died a semi-witch and died a semi-vampire. Like, he was in transition or whatever you want to call it. And I guess he was in this coffin. This evil spirit trapped him in here and kind of left him in there for all eternity. So I would say he was half witch, half vampire kind of area, and he died, and he was a ghost, and I guess he was haunting this place. And I was like, oh gosh, I need to get out of this place. This place is crazy. And then this is why there are these 3 different houses. So there was, I think, there's a New York penthouse. Well, a New York brownstone penthouse. There's Germany and Poland, Germany, and New York. That's why there are these 3 different townhouses in this random one lot right here. And then also, they are still kind of building around that. They were still building that area, and it's one of the first many townhouses that were built. And this was the 4th one that they built. And the next ones they were building was a Japanese townhouse, and the next one was a San Francisco townhouse. I don't know. It was a really sketchy neighborhood, and they were building random different things that didn't really fit the what's it called? Really didn't fit the atmosphere or the theme or the architecture of the whole entire neighborhood. It was a really, really different, sketchy neighborhood that no one ever lived in. It was just one isolated, secluded area that no one liked. And so afterwards, John passed away because, oldness. I live forever because, me right now, 2017, I live forever, okay? Anyway, I hope you guys really much enjoyed today's speed build as much as I did. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, if you want to check out everyone's speed build of this collaboration, I will link everything down below as always. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!